Hey everybody, this is Ebony and welcome back to my channel, Everything Eb. So as you can see by the title, this video is a little different than what you typically see on my channel, but as I explained in my very first video, the channel is called Everything Eb because it will be about more than just weight loss and bariatric surgery, but however, that's mostly what's going on in my life right now. So majority of my videos will be about that for the time being. But because we're in a new year and I'm starting back on my budgeting and savings, I figured I would just record this video and see if somebody wants to see it. If this is not the type of video that is for you, stay with me. Don't leave. I do have a weight loss surgery video coming up very soon. But like I said, I did want to do more than just that. So hopefully it'll interest somebody, even if you have been watching me for weight loss. I still think that this is a cool video. So tune in. Thank you. So I did want to show you all a few savings things that I'm doing, and then we'll get that out of the way and do the envelope stuffing. So the first savings, now these two have been, and let me move some of this stuff out the way, y'all. So here's my money, and I believe, I can't even remember how much we're stuffing. Let's just count it and see while I got everything in the camera looking crazy. And these 20s are new. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 45, 30, 35. Oh my God, I said 45, 30. Yeah, I'm gonna try to edit that out, but I don't know how to edit, so it's probably gonna be in there. So let's start over. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So we're stuffing $290 today. And I will do the savings first. So these are my main, well, these are my two. And I actually started them already, as you can see. This one is just a shadow box that I just thought was so cute. I actually found it looking for a gift for my sister, so I ended up getting myself one too. You can't really see it on camera, but it says girls just want to have funds. I just thought that was too cute. So I have this one, and then I do the wine bottle. And I actually saw this on somebody else's channel a while ago. But this is a way that you know you cannot get into it. Something like this, you have to be disciplined, because you can just pop the back off and get the money if you needed to. But in this case, you actually have to break the glass to get it out. So I wanted to do something like that. Both of these more than likely are going to go towards my girls trip. So every year, me and my girls do a trip. This year, it's supposed to be Miami. So these two funds are pretty much for that, but we'll see. And right now I do have my budget written down, but I did this when I went to the bank, so this is just the breakdown of what goes where. I just got that off to the side. It's just on the back of my bank envelope. So that's that. So I'm gonna move this off to the side and separate the money. And this is my first kind of video like this where I'm trying to do it overhead. So hopefully it's not too bad. And you know what? I'm going to change this around. So we don't have any 10s because I had to use the ATM machine. And for whatever reason, it did not have 10s in it this time. So I ended up getting 5s. But so for my wine bottle, again, this is one of the savings that I'm doing. Now, some of these, I am doing other savings, like monthly savings as well, but I haven't figured out just what I'm gonna do for January yet. So, I don't know. That's why I'm not doing that one on here. So I'm just going to do a $20 bill in the wine bottle. And as you can see, you got to kind of fold it up real small because it'll start to come open and then you can't really fit no money in there. So I just kind of squeeze it as small as possible. And I know when I take these out, they're going to be heck to straighten out and count. But oh well. So the 20's in there. As you can see, it fell down somewhere. That one's done. I also said I was going to do 20 in the shadow box. And it's dusty. I'm sorry. My house collects a lot of dust. And I kind of got it behind some stuff because, you know, I just don't want it out in the open. Even though the only people that actually live here is me and my son. And my nails is dirty, y'all. Forgive me. But you just never know. So $20 is now in there. I can set that off to the side as well. And then this is a savings that I'm doing. It's just the envelopes. So this is not 100 because I didn't have 100 left. I only had 50. So you just number the envelopes 1 through 50. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I did not do 1 through 50. I did 1 through 25 twice. Because what if I pull a 50 and a 49? Who's to say I can save that in 1 week? So what these are is just 50 envelopes with 1 through 25 on them. They're all shuffled up, not in any particular order. And I just stuck them back in here. And what I do is just every time I get paid, I'll pull 2. Because I get paid bi-weekly. So this week I already pulled them. And I pulled 5 and 14. So I need to put $19 up. So I put 5 in one and 14 in the other. So here's the 5 for this one. I do seal it up. And then I'm just going to take my pen and check it off. Because I'm actually going to stick it back in the back of it. But I want to check it off. Just so if I pull it again, I'll know. And so then this one is 14. And remember, again, I don't have any 10. So I'll do 5, 10. 11, 12, 13, and 14. Oh, and I forgot one of the papers that I needed for my next challenge, but I'll get it later. So again, now those are done, 5 and 14. So I'll stick them in the back of this. I hope y'all can see this okay. And then now that's done. So I move that off to the side with the rest of them. Okay, and the last savings challenge for now, because again, I can't decide what I'm going to do for January. I think I'm going to do Weather Wednesday. And I don't know if anybody's heard of that because this is a new one I kind of just heard of this year. But basically on Wednesday, whatever the highest temperature is that day, that's what you save for the week. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, these ones, like I said, the shadow box and the wine glass, those two are for my trip most likely. The envelopes basically are going to be until it's over, which would be close to at least 6 months or something. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that. You just never know. Probably half to savings, half to debt. It just really depends on what's going on at that time. And then I'm doing the penny challenge, which I forgot to bring the paper for it. And I won't even worry about getting up to get it. But I'm sure everybody's heard of the penny challenge. You save 1 cent day 1, 2 cent day 2, 3 cent day 3, so on and so on. To the 365th day, you save $3.65. I'm doing that. By the end of that challenge, if you do the whole year, I think it's like $667 or something like that. I did it last year and it really did help with Christmas. So I'm going to do it again. Only this time I'm going to try to start backwards. However, I did actual pennies this past year in 2020. Terrible when it was time to cash it in. I mean, terrible. It was super heavy. We had a million different buckets trying to carry it. Just me and my son. It was just too much to cash in I went into the bank to cash it in the coin machine, because if you go, well, my credit union, if you go to your bank or your credit union, if you're a member there, they don't charge you for cashing them in. So I did that. They had, the machine got full in the middle of it. They had to stop and empty the machine out, and we had to keep going. It literally took about 2 hours to cash all those pennies in. It was terrible. So this time I am not going to do actual pennies. I'm just going to do the cash up to that penny amount. So I'm doing the first 2 weeks, which equaled up to, let me look at my paper, $50.18 or something. But again, since I don't have change, because that's something else I do, I actually save all of my change. And because I'm not out spending cash a whole lot, what I do is whenever I go to the bank, which is typically just on pay weeks, I'll get a roll of this, a roll of that. Like just this past week, I got a roll of quarters, a roll of dimes, and a roll of nickels. Throw them in my change thing. If it's a week where money's tight, I might just get a roll of nickels. If it's a week where I have a little bit more, I might get a roll of quarters. It's just whatever my budget allows at the time. But like I said, because I'm not really out spending a lot of change, and with everything going on, some places don't want to give change. They want you to either have exact change or they keep your change and all that. So I do have my savings jar. I didn't bother to bring it out. I'm actually on my second jar because the jar isn't that big. Because of the change, I'm trying to have enough to pay for my flight to Miami. So I did not cash in my silver change for 2020. It is actually going to just continue on until my trip. We usually do our trip in late February, early March, and that's because my birthday is February 18th. My best friend's birthday is March the 6th. So we typically go that weekend in between our birthdays, and that's our girls' trip, and it's 4 of us so far that's been going. Last year we went to Vegas, thankfully in time before everything got crazy and shut down. So we actually went to Vegas, and Vegas don't owe us nothing. But this year is supposed to be Miami. The trip is probably going to be pushed back because if you're watching my channel, then you probably know I am going to have surgery soon. And I don't want to go too soon after my surgery. I don't want to be on pureed or soft foods or anything. I at least want to be on regular food, even though I know I won't be able to eat the same. But I want to be on regular food, and maybe even to have a drink or something. You know, I want to be able to enjoy it somewhat. No more pain. I want to know my body and my stomach at that point to at least, know my signs with what to do or what my body does when I get full. And, I just want to have a little time to learn my body and my pouch or whatever. So the trip, we're still going, but it is going to probably be pushed back a little bit. So anyway, the change, I'm trying to do my flight. If I can do that, that would help me so much. And then those 2 are for like hotel and spending or whatever. I'm sure I'll have to put money with it, but the less money I have to take out of my account or my savings or whatever the case is, the better. So that's that. And so for the pennies again, it was $51. So 20, 40, 45, 50, and 51. And I'll have to mark off. And this is actually the 2 weeks, because remember, I'm doing it backwards. So $3.65, $3.64 up to the first 14 days. And then this is like a little bit extra. So I'll cross off the first, whatever it was, days. Because $50.18, so that's what, 82 cents. So I'll cross off like the first 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, or whatever. So you get to 84 cents as well. And that, my penny challenge is just going to go in this little box. And it just says, enjoy the little things. I just picked it up. I thought it was cute. I don't even remember where I got it from. I've had it for a while. But anyway, penny money just goes there. And I'll set that off to the side. And so this is what's left for my sinking funds. I just ordered this. I used to use just cash envelopes that I made, and of course I forgot to bring them out to show you, but this I just ordered off Amazon, and I am going to get some stuff to decorate it. And then it's these little clear pouches. Also, I want to make labels or order labels or whatever for these, but for right now they're just empty. I only have 10. Last year I think I had 22. I definitely condensed that down. It was just too much. It was just too much, so I condensed them, got rid of some stuff, and for right now these are the staples that are must-haves though. And I hope it's not backwards. I hope you all can see that. But either way, I have birthdays, which is just my boys. I have 3 sons. So this is really just for that. And maybe my grandson. I do have a grandbaby. This is strictly for them. And then I have car insurance because I like to pay my 6-month premium at one time. So I save up for that. It's due again in March. Car maintenance and repair. And these I did empty out. So I'm starting over. Most of them I emptied out because I had to use them. And anyway, long story. I won't get into it right now. But car maintenance and repair, of course, that's, you know, oil changes and, you know, things that might happen with my car. My car is in pretty good shape, but you still have maintenance and you still have things that happen. Car taxes and registration, which, you know, is for my tags and everything will need to be renewed, which I do have to do this year in July. Then here's Christmas, of course. And then I have church. And church is for things like pastor anniversary or like yesterday was my pastor's birthday. So a gift, or if we're doing something for Father's Day and they want all the women to donate $20 or something. So that's what church is for. And then I have clothes because, again, I am having surgery, so I'm going to save up. It'll be a while before I need clothes, I'm sure, because I have a lot of too little clothes already, as I'm sure a lot of overweight people can relate to. And a lot of my clothes are tight, so I'll be able to fit them for a while. So I'm going to slowly save up for some clothes for when they do get too big. And then I have income taxes because I do typically owe income tax every year. So I try to save up for that state. And I haven't owed federal yet, but I'm praying that I don't this year. And then this is gifts and giving, which is for other people, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, a baby shower, somebody's getting married. That's what this one's for. And then holidays, and that is basically holidays other than Christmas. So say, for instance, Halloween. If I want to buy some candy to give out, even though nobody trick-or-treats anymore for real. Or if we do a trunk or treat at the church, I could take it out of church or I could take it out of holidays. But my family does a really, really large 4th of July. So I'll have the money for my dishes and the things that I pay for that. And Thanksgiving, my dinner for Thanksgiving, all of that. So that's holidays. And that's it. And then these 2 were extra. But this one is probably going to be like back to the bank. Because maybe I get somebody a gift while I'm out and I use my debit card. I take it out of gifts and giving, put it in here for the next trip to the bank, then I'll deposit it in the account. We'll do it like that. So that's that. So all of these except for church and clothes is getting $20. Church and clothes is getting $10. So that should be all that's left. So birthdays is getting $20. And I'll write it in off of the video. This is just an index card. I just keep track on that. And I'll do that, like I said, off of the video because y'all don't need to see that. And then car insurance is also getting $20. Now, and I'm going to tell y'all this. Car maintenance and repair gets $20 as well. They getting $20 today. But sometimes they get $2. Whatever I can afford. I try to just put something every time in my envelopes. But it's not always $20. It's not always $10. Car taxes and registration gets $20 as well. Like I said, sometimes it's $5 a piece. Sometimes it's $2. Some of them are going to have to take priority over others, like car taxes and registration and car insurance, because those have a deadline. Some of these are just so that I have something put away. Christmas is getting 20. Church is getting 10, like I said, so that's going to be 5 and 10. But the ones that are just there to have or just in case, you know, they may not have to, they may have to take a little bit of a back seat. I'm always going to try to put something in them. Sorry, my camera, but I'm always going to try to put something in them. But like I said, it might be $1, it might be $2, it might be $5, it might be $40, whatever I can do. So clothes also gets 10, and that's the last two 5s. 5, 10. Income taxes gets 20. Gifts and giving gets 20. These are new 20s, I'm telling you. And then holidays gets 20. So that is the last 20 right there. So, like I said, I think I'm going to do weather. So that's that until I get it decorated. I know it looks plain now, but it's so nice. I don't know how it's going to go when I get a nice amount of money in it, though, because it doesn't seem like when I try to put a pin in it, it almost like doesn't want to close. And I'm like, it don't even have no money in it. It's just, I don't know. Now it's going to do it because I said that. But anyway, so that's that. But yeah, I want to get it like Shamika with, what's her channel? Triple M Crafts. Hey, girl, if you see this video, I watch all your videos. But I should have ordered from her because I love the way she do it. And I was going to message her to see if she could just send me like the girl, I don't know what those are called, but like my name and the words and stuff, and I could put it on her myself, like if she'll just sell that along with like the labels, because she actually sells like a whole thing like this, and it's already decorated how you want it, and the envelopes like this were already with the labels on it. But because I had already got this off Amazon before she opened her shop back up, because she be so busy. See what I mean? It's like you gotta have it a certain way. But yeah, so anyway, I want to get this decorated because I like to have cute stuff. And then again, these are my envelopes. I don't know what you want to call this. It's just random. I just pull, like I said. My wine bottle. I don't know how much in here, but hopefully it'll be a nice amount. My shadow box. And then again, this is my pennies. So, yeah, that's that, y'all. I think it's gonna be upside down now. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done it overhead, so hopefully it is not upside down and look like something, and y'all get to see this video, because I'm not doing it over. So if it's messed up, then I'm just not gonna post it. So we'll see how this goes. So thank you all for tuning into this video. I hope that it was okay. Like I said, if this video is not your thing, do not leave. I do have a weight loss surgery video coming up soon. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I have a lot of, I'm working overtime right now. We're really busy at work. And then it hasn't really been that much of an update. I do have a little bit, but I was hoping to wait for some big news to make another video. So if you do like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be having more videos like this coming up. And thank you for watching. Bye.